everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Dad Games Badly. We are back here today with some more NBA 2K21 and our Vancouver Killer Whales Draft Glory franchise. We are heading into the 2028 season, I guess. We'll be advancing here in the next little bit. But before we do that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and go ahead and leave me a comment to let me know where you're from. I'd love to know where all the viewers are located. It'd be cool to know just kind of where everybody is. I'm up in Canada, obviously, not in Vancouver anymore, but northern BC. And did we do training camp? Yeah, we did. Right, we gave untapped potential to the young guy, and we shall progress to next season. Now, I know we didn't do too well in the last one, obviously. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! There's some nonsense that I need to figure out. Alright. Who is on this team? Paven, Enquist, Keller, Wright Foreman. How Wright Foreman only went up by how he played in the playoffs was absolutely ridiculous. Bledsoe, Hudson, Saunders, Bellamy, Tynes, Madison, and Brewer. He's still injured, eh? Well, obviously. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So we need 3 more players, and obviously we don't have a ton of money. Just take a look if anybody here's name stands out. Well, obviously not. I'm assuming everybody that we had got drafted. I'm trying to remember who was there. What was his name? Afenye? What is the backspace button? Is it AN? No? Alright. Hold on. Alright, let's figure out who's missing. Alright, team, we are back. I have some bad news. We are going to be losing KILLIAN HAYES this season. There's no way I'm going to be able to bring him back. He's got like a $31 million contract. We had $8 million, and I needed to get 3 people. So basically, we are losing our first ever draft pick here in Vancouver. It's a shame, but in the irony, he is going to the Detroit Pistons. As you can tell by the thumbnail, of course, he was drafted by the Detroit Pistons in real life. So honestly, I'm happy for him. I'm not upset at all. Well, I am a little upset because we are losing him, and when you look at our team for next season, there is some concerns. However, I'll take a quick look at that right now. I have, yeah, we've got Paven and Enquist, who are our top 2, right? Obviously. And then, Keller's here, which is great, right? Foreman's here, which is great. Bledsoe is here as well. But if you look at the ages of these guys, there are young guys we've drafted in the last few years. We need to give them a chance to get up there and get some more playing time, which they weren't going to be getting with some of those players that we had anyway. So they'll be getting that play time this season. Hopefully we can make that work. So let's go ahead and advance into the next season here. Well, it takes forever as it does. Actually, it didn't take so long this time. That's pretty good. So we will go ahead and jump right into basically our roster and kind of decide where everybody is going to be playing this season. Obviously, Harris Paven is going to be our Power forward, we're going to have Magnus. Probably might move you to shooting guard depending. Obviously Keller we are going to want to keep as our center because he's the best one. Right Foreman, obviously going to keep him as a small forward. And then Bledsoe, we need a point guard. And who is that going to be? Obviously, your best is there. Let's see, 72. I mean, 75 from Saunders isn't too bad. I don't hate that. Okay, Hines, obviously a pretty good power forward, small forward, but we would like a backup center. Madison, same thing, and then Brewer, who is out for another 6 to 8 months. So we've lost Brewer, basically for the entire season. We'll maybe get him back in the playoffs. Obviously, would like to see him back before anything. Let's confirm the changes, and then I want to take a look here. So Saunders is our lone point guard. We'll move somebody over there, probably like a Hasselhoff or what have you. Let's actually see what those Goombas that I got down here are any good. All right. I mean, that is not a good look for anybody. All right, Bellamy, I'm moving you down because you don't drop that much. So then these two don't really matter. That's fine. Enquest. See if I can move somebody, one of these guys, over to shooting guard. Power forward. Actually, I think Brewer was fine. No, he wasn't. No. Let's see. Madison. Saunders. No, we just changed you. Hines. Oh man, this is not good. Alright, Hudson is going to be our guy there. Alright, cool. That works for me. That should be fairly... Goodness. Hudson. Did I not literally just want to put you as a shooting guard? Goodness, there we go. And then Keller. Yeah, because Hines was supposed to stay at center. Come on, Desmond. If that is your real name. All right, so that is that. Coaching game plan. Let's take a look here. How is our coach going to be handling things? Antonio Lang is our new coach. He's a C+ offense. I don't know why that happened. That really sucks. Let's look at system proficiency first. He likes the grit and grind. Obviously, we're more built for the 7 seconds still, so he can suck it and run the system I want him to run. And then we will take a look here, kind of how we're running it. I mean, that's not great. Like, we were definitely a lot worse than we were. But I still think we can actually sneak into a playoff spot. I just don't know what we're going to do moving forward. Like, people want more and more money, and it just didn't work out for us. So let's go. First scoring options, obviously, it's going to be Pavin. That's going to be Enquest. And then we're going to get to right Foreman, obviously. Neutral. We're going to play through star. Offensive tempo, we are going to average it. Offense rebound, some crash, others get back. All right, that works for me. And now really the fun part is player mentorships. I'm going to try and hook everybody up with who they can. Keller is going to work with Desmond, just so Desmond can grow. Wright Foreman is going to be working with is there really nobody he can work with? All right. Great. Well, I'll skip you for now. Bellamy needs to work with Saunders. 1, 2, 3. It's actually pretty nice for Bellamy to pick up. Lonnie Hudson needs to not have Rob Keller. And you can have Magnus. You can get contact finisher, chase down artist, and relentless finisher. Enquist can go with Lonnie. That works for me. Desmond can go with Rob Keller. Trapper, Tireless Defender, and Lightning Reese Flexes. Seth Madsen can go with Wright Foreman, Chase, Pick Pop, and Pick Roll. Harris is going to be working with wherever they are in here. Jess Brewer. Bledsoe is going to be working with, I guess, Wright Foreman again. I'm just going to work with everybody. Ice and Veins. Saunders is going to work with Bellamy. Brewer is going to work with Paven. Put back. And let's go box. Yeah, I know that, but you can just take one out. How about that? Back down Punisher for box. Some Hall of Fame ones: Lothar, Leslie, Sammy. We don't care about. The only person we do care about is Irvin, Wright Foreman. You are going to work with these two. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to take you off a fastback and get your chase down up again. Perfect. That should be it, in all honesty. So let's go ahead and get into the 2028-2029 season. I'm hoping for a playoff finish. I would like to. If we don't, I'm going to be upset, but maybe there's a chance we get into the draft if that happens, and that we actually get a good spot. But for now, let's see how this goes. Big loss to the Clippers and then the 76ers before we beat the Nets on the 10th. Lose to the Timberwolves. Lose to the Grizz. Lose to the Lakers. Beat the Hornets. That's nice. Beat the Rockets and the Lakers. Well, now we're 4-5. Lose to the Grizz again. Then we beat the Cavs. Can we beat the Spurs and the Trailblazers? No, we win and lose that. December 31st, we lose against the Bucks, but beat the Jazz the day after on New Year's. Lose to the Rocket. Lose to Golden State, and then the Nugget, who are one of our rivals, I would say, we lose to as well. Now 7-11 on the season, where we lose to the Kings. Can we beat Phoenix coming up here? Does not look like it. Knicks and Nuggets back-to-back wins. Can we beat the Bucks to even the series? We cannot. Don't even score 100 points in that game. But we beat the Knicks. Can we beat the Charlotte Hornets? We cannot. Atlanta's coming up next on the 26th there. That's another loss, sitting at 10-16. Pelicans, who we beat for once. Can we beat them again on the 31st? We do. That's not too bad, not too bad at all. 13 and 16 after beating the Jazz, losing to the Timberwolves one more time, and beating Utah as well. 2 games here against the Lakers, which we lose, and Miami on the Saturday. Looks like we won that one, now 15 and 18. Not too shabby. Win against OKC and loss against Phoenix leaves us 16 and 19 in the middle, or second last week of February, I'd say. Lose to the Clippers and the Spurs back in Phoenix for another loss in Sacramento. That's now 5 losses in a row. Make it, oh, good. We beat Boston, and we lose to the Wizards, lose to the Pacers, lose to the Hawks. 17 and 27 after another loss here against the 76ers. We beat the Mavs, beat the Raps by 2 points, and neither of us scored 100. We've had Utah's number all season, which is nice. Finally get a win against the Clippers, and Golden State, we take them to the streets. That's good to see. 23 and 27 after beating the oh my God, the Trailblazers, the Pistons, then losing to the Rockets, heading into the All-Star selections. Do you wish to stop? Of course we do. Team Ben, Team Zion, Ben Simmons, Zion Williamson. Who are you picking? Let's see. Daryl Lambert, first-time All-Star for Team Zion. Nobody else over there. Let's see. Harris Paven, 3-time All-Star, making the starters group. RJ Fletcher making his first, not for us, however. And that is it. No Magnus Enquist up there, unfortunately. Pretty solid all around, though. Good for Harris for making it. Just wetting my whistle here. Let's go ahead and see how we're doing. 24 and 28 on the season. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the roster, see how everybody is holding up. And let's take a look. Paven is having an absolute year, 23 points per game, 16 rebounds, pretty much where he was at last year, almost an assist a game, and over a steal and a block. That is fantastic. Bledsoe having a really good season for himself, 5 rebounds, not too bad. Jordan Saunders is here, having one of a better season all around. Nice to see. Probably not playing too many minutes. Yeah, let's go that way. For 36 minutes. So everyone is doing quite well for themselves. Let's see. Jess Brewer is back and is having some time. That is good to see. Hasselhoff hasn't played. Leslie Love, Sammy Wood, Rob Keller. Not doing too great. Honestly, for a center, he hasn't really done much for us, unfortunately, but we do need somebody in that position. Wright Foreman is chugging right along, not doing too bad. His 3-point numbers are down a little bit from last year, but look to be about average for him. Bellamy as well, getting some real-time playing. Lonnie Hudson as well. Enquist, right where we want him to be, perfect. Desmond Hines having a fantastic rookie season for us. Is he starting? Is he our starting centerman right now? Because he is looking good. Hasselhoff and Brewer is still injured. Okay, so yes, he hasn't played this season. All right. How did Hasselhoff get injured? He hasn't even played this season. Oh, he has played. He just has not been good. Oh, is that why Keller's injured? 2 to 4 weeks out with a broken leg. Hence why we've got that guy in there. So let's go ahead and take a look. We are still running the grit or the 7 seconds, and it's not doing us too bad. Perimeter centric creates mismatches as favorite. Stretch bigs. Quick means more shots for perimeter players. Increase spacing, pick and roll. I mean, Paven. We might switch to that just to see what happens. Let's go. See what happens there. Coach game plan. We're just going to take a quick look at everybody. Yeah, Hines is having a season, my dude. Congratulations. Maybe rookie of the year. I love to see it. Give you a little bit of more time there. We've got everybody. Yeah, everyone. We're playing 9, and we've got 2 injured guys that are basically our tops starting players. So that we're out with. So let's go ahead and get into this. See what happens through the rest of the season. We get a win against the Clippers, which is fantastic. Pacers are up next. We lose. Can we beat OKC? No. Yes, we beat OKC 26 and 29. Can we beat the Timberwolves? We do. Convincingly, too. That is fantastic. All-Star game. Looks to be a pretty solid event. Beat the Nets. Lose to the Wizards. Or not the Wizards. Yes, that's Washington Wizards. Goodness. Lose to Trailblazers, beat Boston, lose a back-to-back against the Rockets and the Bulls, beat OKC, beat the Magic, beat Sacramento. We are now 32 and 33, almost 500 on the season. We beat the Raptors to claim 500. Mavs up next. We lose. Pistons, can we beat them? Yes, still at 500. Possibly still in a playoff spot after we beat Golden State 35 and 34. Lose to Portland. Beat the Mavs. Let's go. Can we beat the Kings? We do. We lose to the Spurs 37 and 36. Let's go. Nice. There's another win and another loss. Still up by 1. We have another win against Cleveland. Can we beat Miami? That's 2. We're now 40 and 37. We lose to the Nuggets, our rivals. Can we beat Chicago here? We do. Heading into the end of May, what's going to happen next? You tell me, because I don't know. No, we beat the Timberwolves. Can we beat the Nuggets? We can't. And we beat the Spurs to end the season. The 2029 NBA awards are here. We have ended the season 43 and 39. This team turned it around near to the end of the season and started winning more than they were losing, which is fantastic. As you can see, LaMelo Ball made MVP, 20 points, 6.5 rebounds, 12 assists, 1.7 steals. His numbers aren't bad, but I wouldn't like. Let's see. Zion had 31 points, 8 rebounds. Fleming was great. Why LaMelo? Is it because he had all those assists? Like, Paven is at 13, 23 points. Like, Paven had 10. What is this? Defensive rebounds per game and 16 rebounds a game. Like, how could you not look at this guy and be like, oh my god, so much better than LaMelo? But, you know, I'm obviously biased. Enquist down here at 32. Can't be too upset by that. So, I honestly, like, Enquist should have been at 13. LaMelo probably should have been at, like, maybe 20. But, hey, what you gonna do? Rookie of the Year going to Gary Caldwell, 17 points, 8.5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Pretty decent numbers. I would really like to see where Hines was. 10.5 points, 4 rebounds. Yeah, I can see why you won it. Richie Sharp, pretty good numbers. Pretty good for everybody. And where's our other guy? Obviously, I don't think he played as much. Madison apparently did not play at all. So, Art Porter winning the 6th Man Award in Atlanta. Onyeka winning the Defensive Player of the Year award again. I mean, this guy is one of the defensive players. He only had 4 points on the season, so odd. Dmitry Kasparov winning the Most Improved Player for the Jazz. Nate Bjorkgren again winning another Coach of the Year. And then we're back here with LaMelo. Oh, shit. Is there any way to go back and see that? Power rankings. 15th best team in the league. Definitely just secured a playoff spot in the West because of it. Season stats, rookie report, league leaders. Why am I so shit? League news, all-star participants, all-star teams. All-star participants. Season awards. Player of the week, player of the month, rookie of the month. Player of the week. I mean, Harris had player of the week in December, February, March, April, May. Player of the month of April was Harris, so honestly, I think we did pretty well. Like, I obviously can't see it, and I'm sorry that sucks. I'm such a freaking idiot some days. But honestly, can't be too upset. Our team stats, points per game, 110 points. Our 3 points could be better. Rebounds could pretty decent. Assists could be better. Right, Foreman's a 79. Saunders is up there. Bledsoe, like, these guys are growing. Looks like Keller is back. That is really the big thing at this point, is checking in with what is going on here. So, where's my roster? So Keller's back day to day. Obviously, Hines is here, and he had a pretty decent season, so I'm not 100% sure. Brewer is day to day, but he's got a ruptured Achilles, so I don't see him playing anytime soon. And we're playing the Rockets, who we've had a pretty odd season with. So I am going to quickly go to system proficiency. We're going to keep it like this because I like how things were going when we did that. I kind of want Hines to play a little bit more because he was doing pretty well. We'll see how what's his pickle does, Keller, now that he's back. Let's go ahead and jump into this game. Simulate with Simcast. And we will simulate the game. Not doing too bad. Kind of leading the Rocket there by quite a bit here in the fourth. It's pretty close, but I think we can hold on. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely able to hold on. Looks like Paven again with a double-double. Enquist with 20 points. Right, Foreman with 17. Bledsoe with the double-double of his own. Keller not doing too bad. Hudson, Hines, like everybody showed up who actually got to play. And it does look like Keller is less injured than he was. So that is good to see. We will simulate game 2 here in a second and see how this one goes. Houston kind of taking it to us. Then we start pulling away. Let's take a look here. It's pretty close. Houston is pulling away, though, by 10 points. I don't think we're going to catch up at this point, so let's just end it. Yeah. There is no way they beat us by 10. Box score-wise, Enquist with 30 points, had a pretty decent night. Paven with another double-double. Right, Foreman with 21. Hines played quite a bit. Keller played 30 minutes, didn't do so well. So I'm thinking I'm going to make a change here on the roster in coaching plan, and I'm going to switch out you for you, and then I'm going to put you here and then you there. I'm going to make you, actually, no, sorry, I'm going to make you 7th man because Bledsoe has been pretty good for us. Enquist, what is that? I don't know what that thing is beside his head. Hopefully he's okay. Bellamy looks like... Oh, Bellamy's injured now. Brewer is back, but he's not getting any time. Obviously, they made some changes there that I want to fix again. And then that works for me. And let's get into this game 3 and see what Hines can do given the chance. All right, looks like Houston is kind of running away with this one, as they did. Paven with another double-double, right form with only 15, Bledsoe with 14, Enkus with 12. Yeah, definitely one of our worst games. Hines not so great. He did better than Keller did, but Keller hit all 4 of his field goals. So, all right, well, not really much that we can do here. I would like to get Brewer in a little bit more, but him taking the whole season off has really stunted his growth, and that's a shame. So let's go back to coaching. You change that up, and I really liked Brewer before. I mean, I don't know. We'll just leave it for now, hoping that we can come back and win game 4. This team needs it, that's for sure. And not doing too bad. Holding the lead there into the 3rd, and then Houston comes and snags it from us and then wins by 10. They've got Giannis, so there's not really much that we can do about that. But, you know, they're doing what we do. Like, you know, Paven with a double-double, right form with 15. Enquist with, like, this is a problem. Enquist is only getting that many points. So I'm going to make another change, system proficiency. And we're going to move to 7 seconds. Coach game plan, I'm going to... Let's get to the basket. Doesn't matter, let's just go for it, and let's see if we can come here and get game 5. We don't have a choice at this time. It's win or lose. It's win or go home, boys. And it looks like we're going home. And it sure heckin' does. Right, Foreman, Enquist, Saunders, Paven with a double-double, but had his worst points total of the year. Just absolutely not good enough. So we will simulate the playoffs and see who wins that. You know, Houston moving on, taking on Golden State, Milwaukee, and Indiana. And it's nice to see Houston go out in round 3. And it looks like we are going to be absolutely screwed. We're not going to get a good draft pick. Golden State wins it. Valmilton Costa puts up 17 points. Like, that's your MVP. Like, Paven is an MVP in the league, like, day in and day out, and there's nothing that we've been able to do. Alright, well. Well. Continuing on, I guess. So go ahead and simulate here until the off season, and we can take a look at what's going on. Player retirements: James Harden, Kyrie, Chris Middleton, Rudy Gobert, Oladipo, Drummond, Dinwiddie, Jabari Parker. Some interesting names that are leaving. Obviously, nobody for us. Staff retirements: Monty Williams, the Spurs head coach, is taking it after 23 seasons. James Harden and Kyrie obviously getting inducted. You know, pretty decent overalls and players there. Jersey retirement: Kyrie's getting his jersey retired by the Nets. James Harden by the Rockets, and of course Chris Middleton by the Bucks. league meetings. The only thing approved, division winners will get the top 3 playoff seeds in each conference based on record. Okay, makes sense. League realignment, I don't think there's any change there. And we leave it up to the draft lottery, which we're not in, so we'll just skip ahead to that. And the Nets, Raptors, and the Trailblazers are the top 3, and we will be picking 19. So definitely be able to get a good pick, but nothing super crazy. Antonio Lang, I would like you to go fuck off. No, can I fire you? Thank you. I want to go to, let's say, yeah, I would like to go with a Nick Nurse, but I kind of feel like we want somebody that works with us. Pace and space, 7 seconds, perimeter centric, there's nobody. So let's offer Nick Nurse something. Team budget? I don't know, like there's 10 offers for him. I want to give him the 8.8 million, right? I mean, we can see what happens. He doesn't have to take it. He can still walk. But I think it'd be cool to have Nick Nurse. Alright, let's just offer him that. And then we'll just catch up scouting. Alright, let's take a look at who we got. Let's see, where are we? Are right here. Yay, we hired Nick Nurse. Hello, Nick Nurse. Welcome to the team. Then we got this guy, that guy, that guy, and that guy. Heck yes, let's go. And we're going to leave it here ahead of the draft. I don't want to get in the catch-up scouting because then I'll forget who was terrible or had injury issues. So honestly, this season didn't... sorry, the playoffs didn't go the way we wanted them to, obviously. And the season went, you know, it went decent. We made it to the playoffs, but this team just wasn't able to do it. Really hoping we see some progression out of some of these younger guys this season. We're going to have to make some tough decisions about contracts moving forward. There were no extensions that we could have offered. But I know who is a free agent this season. Paven is still, I believe, under contract. Where's your contract? Yeah, so we still have Paven's under contract, Bledsoe, Saunders, Brewer. I mean, uh-oh. I might be losing a bunch of people. Alright, well, we'll figure it out next time. I'm really sad now, but I appreciate all of you for checking this out. I hope you're enjoying the series as much as I am. Please let me know how you're feeling, what you think we should be doing to take this team to the next step. Because honestly, I don't know basketball. Like, I know hockey. I'll talk hockey all goddamn day, but basketball, I know as much as I'm showing you here. So if you have any tips, tricks, anything that you think might be beneficial, I would love to hear it. Again, thank you all for checking this out, and I'll see you soon. Bye.